Hey there, Kobernusz here from Kobernusz.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy. This is a tool that I use to think out loud and get past my analytical mind. There it is. I think that's the quick version of what this is. Yeah, that's going to be now the dub, because I like how that sounds. I like how I sound very smart. I sound like there's an actual introduction to what talk therapy does for me. The analytical mind is your ego, that mind that will always try to protect you, that will always be like, I need to identify with nothing new. Like, you cannot change. You have to stay the same for the rest of your life. This is who you are, and you cannot be anything else. Yeah. So, cool. Here we are. I do these in 10-minute bouts, because if you've noticed that, wherever I post them, LinkedIn per se is the least amount of minutes that you can do. So 10 minutes LinkedIn. Thanks for that. You limit me. Otherwise, I suppose I could just keep rambling and keep going and just post the YouTube link. But if I've learned anything about marketing or whatever, is native video is way more received than posting a link to a video. I don't know why, and that's okay. I don't need to know why, but I upload the video to LinkedIn, and people are more apt to watch it there than they are if I would upload a video to YouTube and then copy and paste the link into a post on LinkedIn. And I don't know why I'm telling anybody that. I'm telling myself that because I guess I'm grateful for the 10 minutes that I do, because most people don't even take 2 minutes for themselves. On top of that, the dog, right? My dog Murphy, it's not feeling good, and I feel really bad. I feel very sad for him, because dogs, man, they can't tell you. They can't, obviously they can in their way to say, hey, but yeah, he was scratching at his kennel. So I was meditating this morning. He sleeps in a kennel. He's very comfortable in it. He likes it. But he was scratching at it going, yo, let me out. And he never does that. I'm meditating and it's early in the morning, and I was like, okay, I was at it was a second of irritation, and I'm like, wait a minute. No, he never does this. So yeah, if he's scratching at that door whining, he's gotta go. He's gotta go outside. And he did that early this morning too, at 3 o'clock in the morning. My wife had to wake me up. She's like, hey, Murphy's whining. I don't know what the hell is going on. And I'm like, oh, okay. So wake up, and here he is, and you turn on the light, and he's just sitting there hello? You can tell he's like, I need to get out of here before I shit the bed. And there he was. I just feel bad. Oof. So I don't know. He's just a little sick. So this morning, instead of putting him back in his kennel, we just hung out with him. His spirits are good. I was really sad that you can tell he's not feeling the best, and it'll pass. It's just maybe you caught a bug. Dogs catching colds or something. He's got a red nose and not usually that color. So I don't know. I'm really sad for him, and throwing him some extra energy. If anybody, really believes in any of that stuff, throw my dog Murphy some energy, will you? Some healing energy. But yeah, it's a great day. Every day is a great day. Successes, right? What is your definition of successes? I'm 4 days away from 1,000 days in a row of exercise, and in my head, I've already been there. I'm already there. And then I'm thinking 2,000 days of exercise in a row, and I've already been there. 3,000 days, 4,000 days, 5,000 days. I've already been all of that. Then what? What is that going to do? And that's okay. I'll celebrate it for sure, okay, for a second, and be like, And a person I really look up to had said this is the answer, and I don't even think he really even realized what he said, because he says a lot of things, but to me it was hilarious and awesome, and it was just funny. Hey, yeah, I'm almost at 1,000 days, and he's like, oh yeah, then what? And I'm like, yeah, 1,001 after that, or even 3,001, even 10,001. Then what? Like, think bigger. It just is a solid reminder to think bigger. It's good. Like, celebrate it. Be happy. Get into that success mode, but then celebrate. It's just like being angry. I think this is what it is. I think this is what's coming to light for me, is like, celebrate it for like 5 minutes, just like being angry, right? Like, be angry for 5 minutes. You can't change it, and then get over it, and then move on, and then the next, right? Like, I think that's what I'll adopt for the success piece of it, because you could live in the glory of success, and you're like, yeah, but then it starts to fade, and then that's not enough, right? So your glass will never be full, because we're human, and you constantly are working to get better. But then once you realize that you're already better, you're already there. Like, there is no 1,000. There already has been 1,000. Like, there is no 10,000 days in a row. Like, there's infinity days in a row. Like, they're already in a row. Like, it's already done. The beginning and the end are all the same. Now I'm going really deep and really, some people, I probably lost you, but that's okay. When you can get to that point, that is the fun part. The beginning and the end is all the same. Like, the 1,000 days is great. I'll celebrate it. I'm going to be crazy happy for myself and be like, yeah, 1,000 days, what? Right? Like, but with that, at some point within that, it's already the end of my life. Like, the end of my life has already happened. The beginning of my life has already happened. And anything in between, that is right now. So that was a solid reminder. And then what? Yeah. It's great. Like, the knee-jerk reaction of how he handled that is just what he does. And he's always, steps ahead. Versus I am in the moment, in the now, and more deer. Ooh, these deer are coming out hard. I'm in the now, right? And that's where I love to be. But a solid balance is, I think, what I'm working on. Be 3 steps ahead while being in the now and reflecting on 3 steps behind what I just did. And being aware of the streak that you're leaving at this moment. Yeah, that's pretty cool, because you're moving. You're moving through space. You are space, so you don't have to worry about it. Like, when you move, you leave remnants behind. And being aware of that, you can start to see it. It's like driving at night, and the car driving past you see the lights, and then they go past, and then you still see some lights. That's the remnants, right? That's what's left behind. And once you start to realize that it doesn't have to be light, like, you just do that anyway. Like, wave your hand in the air, and you can see it go back and forth. And then if you go fast enough, it just becomes like one, right? Like, that's a fun part. Do that. Thanks for listening. This is crazy. Hit like, comment, and share. See and subscribe. See what happens. Share this with somebody who needs to hear it. And as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, then you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.